Just tell us about what lies ahead at this particular venue, because he's meeting people of the Indian community, and this is, of course, it seems like a little India is being showcased in the middle of Lisbon.
Gautam, Prime Minister just now entered that temple. Now, if I talk about the events after that, he is being photographed with the Portuguese Prime Minister, Indian Ambassador, and other prominent community leaders here. And he will be greeted by the Portuguese. You can hear the shouting by the loud noises made by the Indian. They are cheering Prime Minister arrival here. So I was telling Gautam, now Portuguese Confederation of Yoga, they will do yoga practices in front of PM Modi. They will chant some bhajans, and PM will also interact with him. Right now he is interacting with prominent community leaders. As I told you earlier also, there are 11 community leaders who PM is going to meet with and get them photographed with him. He is right now talking to them. We have here in Portugal an interfaith Indian community, which is really enriching the Portuguese culture. We have here this Radha Krishna temple, we have Shiva temple, we have Shani Dev temple, we have Swami Narayan temple, we have Ismail Foundation, which is an arm of Aga Khan Foundation. We have Punjabi Foundation here in Portugal. So Indian culture is quite rich here, and variety of community members from Indian origin, they are intermingling with the Portuguese culture here.
Tell us about what sort of a bridge is the Indian community in Lisbon and in Portugal in general serving. What kind of a bridge is it serving as for ties between India and Portugal?
Indian community here are mostly they have come from Africa, Gautam. First they migrated from India to Africa, and mainly I found that lots of people are there from Mozambique, they are from Suriname and other nearby eastern coast countries of Africa. So now they have settled in Portugal with better living conditions, better political conditions, a peaceful country. So they are settled here, but they are certainly missing their homeland, and they are eager to make contact with their motherland. So they have kept engaged themselves in various sorts of activities, starting ranging from cultural activities to economic ties. If I talk about the economic activities here, Gautam, Indian community is engaged mainly in service industry, then exploration, steel manufacturing, and there are many entrepreneurs who have settled themselves very well in Portugal, and they have gained a good name for them as well as India. Right now, Prime Minister has almost finished his meeting with the Indian leaders. He is meeting with the Guruji of Portuguese Yoga Foundation, and this foundation has started their yoga practice, and simultaneously they are chanting the bhajan also, Om Namah Shivaya. It's a very melodious bhajan, and you can see how well they are pronouncing each and every sentence of the bhajan. That is really marvelous. It's so soothing to the ears as if I am in India right now. It's a magnificent view. Bhajan chanting along with the yoga practice, which speaks high of the Indian culture and traditions, and International Day of Yoga, which with India's efforts, it got recognized, and it has been declared, 21st June has been declared as International Day of Yoga. That is really, that really speaks of soft power of Indian tradition, Indian culture, and Indian power, Indian soft power. We can see Indian Prime Minister, Portuguese Prime Minister, Indian Ambassador to Portugal, various community leaders standing and enjoying the yoga practices here. I was talking about this Portuguese Yoga Confederation, Gautam.
Yes.
They conduct lots of activities apart from yoga also, which are into cultural fields. Like they are conducting practices in the form of musical concerts, yoga practices. They have around more than 1,000 people in all over their centers, and they are planning to open one center in India also in coming future.
So this is wonderful. These are wonderful pictures, Anshuman. It just sends out an unmistakable message which no words can really send out anywhere across the globe. And what really makes this special is that not only Prime Minister Modi is there, Prime Minister Costa standing right next to him almost all through this entire trip. They've been together virtually every moment, and that in itself is perhaps a big takeaway and underlines the kind of